Good Erev Shabbos. It's Parshas Vaitzei. Last week, we learned about the story of Yaakov and Esav and what happened with the blessings. A controversial story for most people. When they read it the first time, Yaakov doesn't look so good. And maybe one day we'll go over it again in detail in video or in person. You're welcome to talk about it with us. But one thing you see clearly when you look at Parshas Vaitzei is that Yaakov is the good guy, despite what you might think when you read Parshas Toldos. Take a look and see. He dreams of angels, and during that dream, God basically says, I chose you. And God doesn't make mistakes. So it sounds like God's in favor of Yaakov. But he dreams of angels, and by the end of the Parsha, after behaving extremely righteously in business, which was really destined originally to be Esav's role, so it must be that Yaakov has taken over Esav's role and seems to deserve the blessings. Much after that scene, he immediately actually meets angels. That's a good trick. I haven't met any as far as I know, except maybe my wife. And following that, in the beginning of next week's Parsha, he actually puts those angels to work, so to speak. He directs them and sends them with a message to Esav. Sometimes some translations it's called them messengers, but if you look in the Hebrew, it's malachim, it's angels. It's the same word as the previous word at the end of last week's Parsha when he met the angels. And then finally, he has a wrestling match, which proves to be not a man, but an angel. And he wins. So Yaakov dreamt of angels at the beginning, climbed the ladder, so to speak, the dream that he was given, so to speak, with giving him direction of how to grow, met angels after dreaming of them and sent them on a mission and then wrestled with one and won. I don't know about you. Sending angels on a message is more like taming the lion, but wrestling with him is like wrestling with the lion. I think that's a much greater thing to win one of those. The bottom line is we have to be incredibly impressed with Yaakov, and we can certainly understand why the Jewish people are named after him, and that his name, Yaakov, was changed to perhaps his greatest moment when he struggled with a divine force and won. And the fact remains is that's what every Jew has the ability to do, to struggle with the divine challenges that God gives us and overcome them on our road to greatness. Have a good Shabbos.